Hello, thank you for joining me, astrologer Patrick Arundell, for your astrological overview for week commencing the 9th of December. This week begins with a quarter moon. The sun, of course, is in Sagittarius now, but it squares up with the moon in Pisces. In terms of the overall zodiac, this points towards the potential for us to take things a little bit too much to heart. The things that we'd ordinarily shrug off could just get under our skin somewhat. So, it could be a good idea to count to 10 or even more if someone says something that catches you out and leaves you feeling a little raw. This particular influence can also see us exaggerate all sorts of situations, but not necessarily for the good of ourselves. So keep a sense of perspective and your feet on the floor. But the great news is that Mercury, which was getting caught up last week with the co-ruler of Pisces, Neptune, that's moved away from that rather enervating, confusing link. And this week, Mercury is forging an absolutely fabulous alliance with Uranus. Now, Uranus is in Aries, and Mercury now, of course, in Sagittarius. So you've got two fire signs here. And this points towards decisive, spontaneous thinking and actions. And it could be really a breath of fresh air, quite honestly, after all the heavy scorpionic stuff that we had for so long as Mercury passed through that sign through its retrograde period for 10 weeks. But this is also a week when Saturn, the planet which has such a miserly reputation and continues in the deep, passionate powers of Scorpio, is continuing to forge a great link with Jupiter, the ruler of Sagittarius and the planet of growth, of optimism, of hope. And this particular alliance suggests that something is forging foundation stones, it's getting firmer, it's becoming more stable, but it's growing slowly but surely in a way which can be sustained. Let's hope that's the world's economy above many things, but also in terms of our own internal structures, our own approach to life. If we can feel just that much more solid about things, but at the same time find ways to evolve. And with the sun and also with Mercury in Sagittarius, which is a sign of knowledge, it's a sign of going for it and being much more open-minded, adventurous and independent. Well, if we can be much more spontaneous, much more doing things off the cuff, and loving any kind of variety or stimulation that comes into our lives, if we welcome all those things, then it can be a great thing for all of us. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.